What's up, mate? How you doing?
Hey, good man. Good to see you again. What's going on?
Good. I'm sitting in a hotel in St. Louis.
Shit. Oh, you're on tour, eh?
Yeah.
How's it
Let
all
me see.
going?
Let me see if I can adjust this light a little bit. It's
What time is it there? It'd be like,
4:15 in the afternoon.
oh, as long as it's not in the morning, we're all good.
No, 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 no. It's like well, for you guys, it's evening, right?
No, no, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So,
Oh shit. What are you doing up so early?
man, I got kids. I'm up like 5:30 in the morning. So,
Yeah.
this is like go time for me. I do this. I go to a regular day job, and I go straight back into this. It's the grind, man. That's how we
So
do it.
are you excited about this tour coming up?
Are you fucking serious, man? Like, dude,
You
I
two
you know,
fucking legendary bands coming.
man, the last time we spoke was at Good Things Festival, and
Hmm.
I was like, come on, man, when's it gonna happen? And I had a feeling but man, here we are, Machine Head and Fear Factory coming down to Australia together. I didn't have that on my bingo card, dude. That's massive.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good package. I'm extremely excited. It's not just Australia, but we're doing the U.S. as well,
Oh
and
wow,
Canada. So we're doing U.S., Canada, and then Australia. So it's going
man.
to be great. And it was just, Rob was like kicking around the idea, and he just, texted me and said, "Hey, look, I'm going to call you in a few minutes.
Yeah,
Are you around for a call?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he called me. He asked me about the idea. And I said, "Hell yeah, let's do it." And so we decided to team up and just make it happen. And pretty much, Rob's been spearheading this idea, and we're gonna do it. I can't wait.
man, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be one of the biggest tours that we've seen here in a really long time. Uh,
Really,
man, you serious? Machine Head and Fear Factory together? Like, that's like,
it's two legendary bands, man. It's definitely, we kind of came up in this scene together. You know what I mean? We
yeah,
kind of, we were in '92, they were in '94, and we were just, we were both doing a lot of the same, touring together. I'm not necessarily touring together, but doing the same markets.
hmm,
You know what I mean? And we did do one tour. It was in 2001. It was after 9/11, like a couple weeks after 9/11, we were on the road. It
that's
was
fun.
Fear Factory, Machine Head, El Nino, Chimera, and I believe Spine Shake. And that was a tour back then. So that's the last time we got to tour with Machine Head. So I'm excited to be able to team up with Rob and the guys and do this tour.
I mean, you've known that dude for a long time since the early days, and you've been mates for years. So it would be cool to catch up with him for sure. Like,
Yeah, I first met him in 1993. We were playing in San Francisco. We were opening up for Biohazard and Sick of It All, and he came out to the show.
yeah,
And that's the first time I met him. And then the second time we played a show with them, I believe it was around 94 or maybe just before their record was dropped, the first album, Burn My Eyes. We played this music convention together. So that was the second time I met them, and then we just been mates ever since.
I saw you did that. You did a jam, big live stream jam the other day. Was it the other day?
Yes, yes, it was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, well, we already had planned that. We already had planned this
Yeah, yeah.
to do the tour together, and then we both bands got added to this Metal Injection Festival that happened in Anaheim, California,
Hmm.
on September 17th. So when we were there, it was Testament, Machine Head, Fear Factory, and a few other bands. So when we were there, Rob's like, "Hey, I think it's a good idea that we do this electric happy hour that he does, jam session that he does at the Machine Head headquarters in San Francisco." So he invited me and our new vocalist Milo down there to go jam. I don't know, a few songs, and so we planned that, and we knew that it was going to pretty much spark, this rumor mill of us touring together, or it was going to get people talking, and it did. People
Yeah.
were like, "You guys need to team up and tour together." Blah blah blah. A lot of the comments were saying all that stuff, and Rob knew that was going to happen, or at least he predicted that was going to happen. And so it did. And then now the announcements is coming out and we're going to be teaming up together and I can't wait.
I should have known. I was like, that's really cool. And I should have gone, hang on a minute. There's something going on here. But
Yeah, I know that he's had other guests on it before,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't think he's had other guests on it that he's toured, that they were planning a tour. But it definitely got a lot of people talking in the comments saying you guys need to tour together.
Man, it's incredible. Of course, as for Milo, man, what a legend, dude. Like,
Yeah, Milo stepped in, and then the first tour we do is like Fear Factory Static X.
no pressure.
Yeah, and then now we're on tour with Lacuna Coil, so it's Fear Factory Lacuna Coil, and then now it's going to be Fear Factory Machine Head. It's going to be fucking amazing.
I kind of had a man. I should have put bets on it when we were talking at good things, and I was like, "Who is it?" And you're like, "I'm not telling you, man." I'm like, "Come on, man." But I kind of had a feeling that it was going to be him. I should have like gone with my gut feeling. I could have made a few bucks, but he's perfect, man. You're right. He was absolutely perfect, man, for the job. What an incredible human as well. How's it been out there on the road with him? Like smashing it.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's like fresh new energy, and I don't mean like just energy for the band. I
Yeah.
mean, just being next to a guy who's young and still jumping off the drum riser and stuff like that. I can't do that. I got bad knees. I can't do that anymore. But for him, he's just jumping off the risers, going nuts, running around back and forth, singing his ass off and hitting all those clean notes. It's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
That's young energy. You know what I mean?
That's it. We've got a young dude in my band. He's 23, and he's got all our energy all in one. We're like, come on, man, give us some of that. We need some of that.
So,
I can't do
so
it.
check this out. So check this out. So we bought these new wireless microphones, right?
Yeah.
Because he's running everywhere and the cable is going to get all fucked up. So we got these wireless microphones, and he's been doing this mic flip lately, flipping it and catching it. I'm like, if that thing breaks, you're gonna pay for it. So we bought like 3 backups just in case.
Has he yet?
No, he hasn't dropped it yet.
I did. I did that a while back. I was like,
Yeah,
what? And then and I broke it. But
yeah.
I didn't have another one.
Those things can be expensive.
Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. That's like my number one chore. Sick. Cool. Good one.
It does look cool when he does a flip.
Mm.
It does look cool when he does that.
It does. And you know what, man? I got to say, I can't wait to see him live because I've seen all his videos and some little bit of live stuff, but to experience it live, is he getting more comfortable with it, do you think now? Like, as he's getting along?
Oh yeah. I mean, from the first day, we talked about a lot of stuff. Before the tour started, we rehearsed,
Yeah.
and we were like, okay, these are the kind of things that we've done before, and I think you need to do this, and he goes, okay. So then the first day he comes, he just goes wild. And I'm like, oh shit. I was like, calm down, calm down. I go, you don't need to go insane everywhere. You know what I mean? Just focus on singing, focus on getting everything, giving the crowd all equal attention, blah blah. There's certain things you just gotta like teach him a little bit, right? And so he pretty much nailed it the first day.
Oh, that's awesome, man. But
Yeah.
Australia and Fear Factory go way, way, way back.
Yeah.
I first saw you in '97 at Big Day Out. That was I guess, my creative metal awakening. But you toured before then, right? You were here before that, the manufacturer.
The first time we were there was 1994 for the Fear is the Mind Killer tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time we were in Australia.
How was that touring here back then when things were a little bit more, you know?
Loved I loved it. I totally 100% loved it. I used to like touring the world back then a lot because you get to experience different cultures,
Mm.
right? Back then, you couldn't find 7-Elevens or Starbucks in every corner. You know what I mean? Of course, McDonald's was already established worldwide. So you always seen McDonald's or KFCs, right? But it was like touring back then. Oh, and Hungry Jack's. Hungry Jack's is your Burger King here.
That's right.
Yeah. So you saw those, right? And But now you see everything is Americanized. Everywhere you go, everything is Americanized. You got Starbucks every corner, 7-Eleven every corner, Taco Bells, you got Jack in the Boxes, Burger Kings, KFCs, you got everything. You go into a mall. I was in a mall in India, and it's like I never left Los Angeles. That mall was the exact same thing as in LA. You had the food courts with all the same foods, maybe a couple of Indian stores, but it was all the same foods, all the same stores. I can get Foot Locker out there. I mean, they have it in Australia for a long time, but in India, I kind of expected something a little bit different, but it wasn't that different.
They're all the same here now too. Like I've noticed, like you go to one shopping center to the other, and it's like you didn't
Yeah,
leave.
but back in the day, all that stuff didn't exist, right? When I
Yeah.
was 20, 93, 94, all that stuff didn't exist. And, all those companies hadn't expanded out there yet. And it was cool to just to experience, their culture more. You know what I mean?
Kind of sad that it's been stripped away and
It,
commercialized.
it is and it isn't. It is and it isn't because there are some Americans who had never seen the stuff before like I did.
Yeah.
And so when they go there now, they're like, oh, it's great. I can get Starbucks here. It's great. It's like people enjoy that. But I try to find the different spots. You know what I mean?
Oh, we got a few. We still have a few left. There's still
I,
some.
I ask the locals whenever I go somewhere, hey, take me to what's good to eat here. Don't fucking take me to McDonald's or KFC or Burger King or whatever. I want to go to somewhere different where I can get a fucking Roo burger.
Yeah, nice, nice. We don't eat Roo burgers, but I've had one. And they're terrible. They're fucking shit.
Get a fucking wombat burger.
A wombat burger, man.
That's what I want.
Have you ever seen wombats poo?
No.
They're square, bro.
Are you
I'm
serious?
serious. Yeah, man. Yep, yep. Wombats,
I'm
cubes.
gonna go. I'm gonna go next time when I go there. I'm gonna go ask. I need to see wombat poop.
Yeah, just get him to hold it and just go. See that guy? So Nev was right. Nev was right. But
So they got square buttholes. Then is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I haven't really looked that close, but
Okay.
it's
The question is, this is the title of your. This is gonna be the title of your. When you make this into a news clipping, do wombats have square buttholes?
that's it.
Dino, Dino wants to know.
It'll be us like the screen grab going like, you know.
I've been called a wombat.
What's that?
I've been called a wombat.
Have you?
Yeah,
Do you know what a quokka is?
a quokka.
A quokka?
Isn't that a bird?
No, it's
What is
like a little furry fucking half wombat, half kangaroo wallaby type thing, and they're
Okay.
only in one place in Australia, over in like Adelaide or something. But man, they're like the happiest little dudes in the world. Make sure that if you're down here, if you're in the area, you got to see them because like they will.
Where are you at? Where are you at?
I'm on the Gold Coast, bro. So
Okay.
but I think they've got them at Australia Zoo now. But they're like, I get called a quack. People go, my boss even gave me a quokka calendar. He goes like, this is you. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks.
So you're a big furry sweetheart, basically.
Oh yeah, till I get on stage. Then I'm even furrier and happier. But but when you started touring, this is something I've been finding interesting compared to now. Was it? I could imagine it was pretty tough back then, right? Like you didn't like have all the same luxuries as what you have today with like the internet and like places you were staying when you first started before the band really broke. Do you think it was better then in that aspect than what it is today, or do you think today, even with its costs, is okay?
There's some things that were good back then, but the way it advanced, and that's what we were always been talking about our subjects, how this technology is going to advance, and we've always been all about it. So when the internet first came out, because you got to remember, I think I got my first AOL account when I was like, I think it was 1994.
Mm.
I got my first 95 around there, like just right around demanufacture time. I had my first AOL email, and I was like, hell yeah, I could talk to people all over. So I was really into it. You know what I mean? Um, just the early texting, the early cell phones and stuff like that. I was all into it. And then whenever you were able to put video on cell phones, I was all about it. Totally all about it. You can have little SIM cards that go into your cell phone. You can take those SIM cards out, put them in your computer, and put videos on it. So I
No.
would putting like Fear Factory videos, and I would, whatever band I had at the time, I would put videos in it, take the little SIM card, put it in my phone, and show people, yeah, check this out. This is my band's video right here. And I would show people, and I was just all about it back then. And I just loved the communication. I mean, look how we're talking now.
Yeah, I know
You know,
it's nuts, and this is only the last couple of years, but
I
I don't
always love it. It makes touring easier, especially when you're away from loved ones. FaceTime audio, and just FaceTiming. Um, just in maps, everything's so much easier compared to back then. I remember back in the day, we would be in a van, we had to pull out the big old fucking map sheet.
know.
Okay, we gotta go down this way. Oh no, you missed a turn. Oh damn,
Oh man.
we didn't figure out how to go back. That in that way, it's kind of sucked, but it's so much easier now just to follow your phone, follow the maps on your phone. So I enjoy that.
And what about touring gear? Like, you find you touring lighter now? Do you go direct? Are you an old school dude with amps, or you go direct these days?
Come on, man. I've been going direct since 1999. Um, our gear got stolen, and then I discovered this company called Line Six.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
should
is
know this.
1999, and so I was using it back then. So I was going direct to house back then.
Okay, yeah, because I know you play, and I've never really gone into the gear side of things, but it does make it easier, I guess, with the costs. I know that Willie Nelson, there was something I saw something about Willie Nelson and Live Nation jumped on board with initiative with them. Is that right? What's that?
Well, I don't know if you know, but Willie Nelson started this program called On the Road Again, where for the rest of this year, all Live Nation venues are supporting artists by giving them um, gas cards for gas money,
That's
right?
incredible.
And they also give you money for your bus to stock your bus with drinks and food and so on and so on. And they're also doing non-merch splits, so they're not taking a percentage of your merch, which is really good. Now, some people are for it, some people are against it, but whatever. I'm just out here on tour, and if anybody wants to give me a little bit of gas card, a little bit of money, I'm all about it. And I just thank Live Nation and Willie Nelson for doing that. I appreciate it.
That's massive, man. I can imagine for guys like you over there that are slogging it out, that's a massive deal because you have to
But,
get to that next show, man. And gas
well,
is expensive.
yeah, gas prices are stupidly expensive out here, and just especially for touring artists, just all the costs have gone up. You know what I mean? Bus rentals, drivers, crew, gas, food, everything has gone up. So it's become double the price, in some cases quadruple the price, especially in LA. Our gas prices are through the roof. It's beyond anything. And then when you get to middle of America, the gas prices are half compared to what we pay
Yeah.
in California. So any little bit helps, especially when you're on the road like that. Any little bit helps. Everything, like I said, everything's gone up. Everything's more expensive. So anybody who wants to, help out in that way, it's great.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And we were talking about technology and everything before, and AI is a hot topic right now.
Very, very huge hot topic. I mean, obviously, you've probably seen the writer's strike in California.
Yes.
A lot of the writers are pissed off because a lot of these movie companies are using AI to pretty much write their next concept for a movie or a television show or whatever. Um, yeah, we're just thought we're probably going to be mentioning some of that in the new record, just how where AI is taking us and just how far it could take us. I can't tell you everything exactly what we're going to be singing about AI, but we kind of been talking about it for years, but maybe not exactly not exactly the AI that exists now, but we were talking about the AI that was current back then.
But we'll say it seems to be changing things with music as well. Like people are I don't like the idea of people digging up dead people and making them sing songs they're not meant to sing. It's kind of weird, man. And I think maybe the next step is they're going to start in court. I mean, look, we've had holograms, we've had holograms of dead people. And I think what's next, man? They're going to like clone these people. What the fuck?
Well, the first time I seen a hologram was probably in the late, maybe early 2000s in Japan.
Yeah.
They were already using AI back then. Holograms and AI. They were actually taking a voice from one pop star and another pop star and combining it and creating a whole new voice. And so they were writing songs with this voice that was put together, right? And then putting out pop songs and then doing a hologram of a fake character. That was already happening in Japan like 15 years ago. And it pretty much just now have become, more uh, 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 apparent these days. AI replacing a lot of things. We talked about that on our obsolete record, how just things that us humans were becoming obsolete. We went as far as saying that, but really what we were talking about was about, how our job, like certain jobs, you were going to lose certain jobs. Like I remember the radio DJs back then in 1999, in 2000s, they were losing their jobs because it was all programmed radio.
Hmm.
They didn't need a radio DJ anymore. It's all programmed. And so we just saw how that was changing, how Napster changed a lot of things, Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff.
Where's the line though, dude? Like, where do you think the line is? Do you think it's when bands start using that shit for live, like AI
Okay,
live?
so now we're getting into the thing where AI is doing the music for you.
Yes.
Now, oh, it's already going on right now. I don't know. It's going to be kind of interesting to hear or to see where this is going to go on the Grammys. Is Grammys going to start, uh, you know, allowing AI music to be, nominated for anything when no one did any work? You know what I mean?
It's pretty
The
bad.
only work you did was get on your computer, type in a few things, say, hey, write this kind of song, blah, 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 then it writes the song for you. No one performs it, it's already there.
Yeah, you're not going to see AI, a robot up there in a tuxedo accepting an award, are we? So,
Well, we're not necessarily talking about a robot. We're talking about AI assisted music or AI written music.
that's right.
Like you can write a whole song with AI, right? Is the Grammys, that's the number one question. Is the Grammys going to allow this?
Mm.
If it's non human, are they going to allow non human written songs?
I don't think they can't. They can't. There's
I
no.
mean, I think there's going to be an uproar if they do. But
Yeah.
you got to realize our age, we're not for it, but the kids are ready for it. The
Yeah, I
kids
guess you're right there. Hey.
are already living with it. The kids are already listening to music like that already. All this Japanese kid music and this anime music. It's all like AI written stuff. So the kids are already used to it. They
Yeah.
don't know any. They don't know any different.
I guess you're right, eh? Like in the next few years, it's just
So
going to
it's
be.
going to change. It's going to definitely change big time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. Just, I don't know. We've still got you guys doing it real. You know what I mean? That's what, that's
Well,
what.
except one record, except we had, we had a drum program do the drums.
You what?
You didn't know? You knew this.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. I thought you were talking about the new one. Sorry, you
No,
cut.
no, 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 no,
You're
no.
talking about the industrialist.
Yeah, the industrialist.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we tried that, and people had a big uproar about it. So that's of course when we did reindustrialize with live drums.
Yeah,
So
that's right. But that was programmed. That was a human putting that in, though,
it's
right?
a human right. It's a human writing it. Correct.
That's right.
Okay, but that's what we tell people. But they still didn't. They still didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, people are just,
Right.
I
But I
thought,
think. But little do they know that this AI written music and performed music already exists.
hmm, yeah, it's true. It's true. But
And the question is maybe our age demographic will not accept it, but the kids will, because they're growing up with it already. They don't know any
And but it can't write riffs like you can, brother.
better. But AI might.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine meeting your AI like doppelganger. You're like, what the fuck? It's like writing all these. Hey, that's my riffs. But talking about, hey man,
Hey, that's the walk riff, just backwards. What are you doing?
what are you doing? Hey, I've seen people do that, not just AI.
I
But
know, I know, I know. I'm just making a joke.
I love it. I love it. New album though. You mentioned that before. Have
All
you?
AI. It's all AI.
Is it?
Yeah,
Or
it's all AI. Yes,
just the whole thing is I am robot.
yes. I am a robot. As a matter of fact, we were thinking about doing a cover song of Kraftwerk. We are the robots.
They're going to be
We
down here soon.
are robots. What's that?
They're coming down here soon.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing.
I've never seen them. So
Oh, you should go online and look at some of their YouTube videos. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? It's amazing. It's
excellent.
amazing. Yeah.
It's on my list. It's on my list. But are you? Have
Yes,
you?
you've been working on new music. Yes, we have songs done. No, we're not releasing anything yet.
Oh, come on, mate.
We're
Okay.
gonna have to wait.
Oh man.
Still writing stuff. We're still writing a lot of stuff. We're not complete, and the record's not complete, and we have to finish it soon when we get time. The thing is, what's been preventing us from finishing it is that we keep getting tour offers, and I'm not turning them down.
All
I'm
right,
like,
cool.
let's go. People want to see it. Like by the time we hit Australia, I'm not even sure if we'll have a song out by then. Maybe. I'm hoping. Maybe special for Australia. I don't know.
Ooh. Hey man. Whatever. I'll take whatever it is, man. Even if it's
It'll be
30
fucking.
seconds.
It'll be Quaka Core. What's the name
Walker
of that?
call. I'll send you a picture of it. You'll be like, "What the fuck is this thing?" It looks like a happy cartoon of like a
I'm
Disney.
telling you, it's Quaka Core. I'm telling you.
Cool. That's it. That's the headline. Wombat shit and quokka
Exactly.
all being here. This because man, I don't know what it is about our country. You've been here. Everything is fucking backwards, and our animals just aren't there. Like, man, that platypus thing. Like, look at that thing. I don't even know what the fuck that thing is. But here we are. You know, I don't I don't know what the fuck those animals were doing to each other. But hey, here we are. But man,
You guys got the biggest crocodiles out there, though.
we do. We
You
do.
have some fucking big boys out there.
Yeah. Yeah. My mate went up to the NT and saw some. And he's like, they were in the boat. He's like, they're in the
Like
water.
fuck that. Did you hear about that crocodile that or the alligator that ate the female in Florida?
Oh,
It was a homeless female, and she went into an area where she wasn't supposed to go to, and the crocodile was like ate the shit out of her.
dude, that's nuts.
It's nuts, but they're hungry. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
yeah. They're not gonna go, sorry, mate. I don't, I know, I'm not meant to. It's got a knife and fork out. Like, it's just nah. They can stay
everything
where they are.
everything is food to them.
Everything is food to everything else but us.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We got
Well,
snakes, man. We got snakes down my street, right down here. Snakes that'd probably chew on your leg. So yeah,
I'll eat a croc taco.
yeah, that'll teach him.
I'll eat a croc taco. Somebody
Yeah,
makes it.
hey, you could probably find it down here.
Knowing you guys will make it into a nickname. Hey, Mike, you ever try one of those fucking croc talks, Mike?
Yeah, we do
Croc
it all the
talk.
time.
What the fuck's a croc talk? A crocodile taco. Croc talk.
Have you ever had platypus waffles?
There you go.
Yeah, no,
What's the nickname for that?
it's not a thing. I just made it up.
The pea waffle. It's a pea waffle. A
Bill
pea waffle, Mike. It's a fucking pea waffle.
Waff. Oh shit.
I love
Yeah.
Australia because everything's the nickname out there. I love it.
Oh
Macca's,
man,
fucking Macca's.
Macca's.
Exactly.
What do we call you? Well, it's Dino, but
Did you guys call me Dinah? What's up, fucking Dinah?
oh man, Dana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. When the
well,
meal comes, Wait till Mila comes. Mila, what's up, Mila?
Hello, hello. What you doing, mate? Fucking what you doing? But oh Dino, it's always a pleasure talking to you, my man. And we're gonna have all the links down here, and on the show, the show notes and the website, which is up here somewhere, brother. It's always a pleasure talking, and we will see you very soon.
Remember one thing: quad core,
Oh, cool.
quad core. Hey, I can't wait to come down there. I fucking totally appreciate you giving me this opportunity to talk to you. I can't wait to get down there and fucking play with fucking the Mighty Machine Head and Fear Factory. It's gonna be a fucking killer tour.
It's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the best. But until then, take care, dude, and I'll send you some quokkas.
Later.
See you, man.